When we think about staying healthy after 50, many people believe it requires heavy exercise or complicated routines, but the truth is that gentle daily movements can be far more powerful than most imagine. The body is designed to move, and when it does so regularly, even in small, consistent ways, it stays flexible, energized, and youthful. Japanese elders have mastered this practice not by straining their bodies but by integrating light, natural movements into everyday life. These movements are not about intensity but about continuity, and the way they accumulate benefits over time is what makes them so effective. Stretching, for example, may seem like a small habit, but it has enormous effects on how the body feels and functions. Simple arm raises, light twists, and bending forward or to the side loosen up tight muscles, encourage blood to circulate, and keep joints from stiffening. Over time, this prevents the aches, stiffness, and limited mobility that so many people associate with aging. A few minutes of stretching each morning can awaken the body, prepare it for the day, and protect it from pain or injury that can arise from inactivity. Another overlooked movement is squatting or bending low. In Japan, many older adults still sit on floor-level mats or low tables, which naturally requires the body to bend, sit low, and stand up again multiple times daily. This simple habit trains the muscles of the legs, hips, and core, which are among the most important muscle groups for maintaining independence. Strong legs are directly linked to balance and mobility, and those who keep this strength are far less likely to experience falls or difficulty moving as they age. For people who cannot sit low on the ground, practicing chair squats or gentle sit-to-stand movements can mimic the same benefits. The more these movements are practiced, the easier everyday tasks like climbing stairs, lifting objects, or getting up from a chair become. Walking is another daily movement that Japanese elders embrace with consistency. Unlike high-intensity workouts, walking is low-impact, sustainable, and deeply nourishing for the body. It strengthens the heart, keeps the joints lubricated, and improves circulation. Even a short walk after meals helps with digestion and balances blood sugar levels. Walking outdoors also engages the mind, reduces stress, and provides a sense of calm, all of which are essential for longevity. For those over 50, committing to a daily walk of even 15 to 20 minutes can create a remarkable shift in energy, mood, and overall health. The beauty of these gentle movements lies in their accessibility. They don't require equipment, gym memberships, or complicated instructions. They can be practiced at home, in a park, or during everyday activities. When done consistently, they compound into long-term strength, flexibility, and vitality. These small habits build resilience in the body, reduce stiffness, and create a sense of lightness that makes aging less about decline and more about sustained energy. Gentle daily movements act as a bridge between the body and the mind, reminding us that health is not about extreme effort, but about steady, mindful actions that nourish us day after day. One of the greatest secrets to aging gracefully is learning how to keep the body strong through movements that mirror real-life actions. In Japan, elders don't necessarily focus on traditional workouts or heavy exercise equipment. Instead, they incorporate functional movements into their everyday routines. These are the kinds of movements that support independence, allowing people to sit, stand, bend, lift, and move with confidence well into their later years. The simple act of lowering the body to the floor and rising again, or sitting on a chair and standing up repeatedly, is a natural strength exercise that trains the most important muscles in the body. These are not movements reserved for fitness enthusiasts. They are woven into daily living in a way that makes them accessible and sustainable for almost anyone. The act of sitting low, whether it's on the floor for meals or on cushions for relaxation, is one of the reasons Japanese elders maintain such impressive leg and core strength. This habit forces the hips, thighs, and knees to remain flexible while the muscles of the legs are continually engaged. Rising from the floor requires strength, balance, and coordination, all of which protect against frailty and falls as people age. For those who may find sitting low challenging, even practicing repeated sit-to-stand exercises from a regular chair can have a transformative effect. By standing up without using the hands for support, the legs are forced to carry the load, gradually building endurance and stability. Over time, this kind of practice ensures that the simple but vital ability to get up and down independently is preserved. Balance also improves when functional movements are practiced daily. standing on one foot while shifting weight, rising from a chair without help, or bending to pick up light objects are all natural balance exercises. These are not strenuous, but they activate the muscles in the legs, core, and back that are essential for stability. A lack of balance is one of the biggest risks for older adults, leading to falls and injuries, yet consistent functional movement can greatly reduce this risk. The more these actions are repeated, the stronger the body becomes at handling uneven surfaces, quick changes in movement, and tasks that require coordination. Functional movements also improve posture and reduce strain on the joints. When the muscles of the legs, hips, and back are strong, the spine is supported, and everyday activities such as climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or gardening become easier. The sense of freedom that comes with being able to move independently is not just physical but also mental. It reduces fear, builds confidence, and creates the belief that aging does not mean giving up control of one's body. What makes these movements powerful is that they do not feel like exercise in the traditional sense. They are part of life, done naturally throughout the day, without the pressure of structured routines. This makes them sustainable over the long term. The more they are practiced, the more resilient the body becomes, allowing older adults to maintain their independence, avoid injuries, and enjoy everyday life without limitation. Functional movements are not just exercises but lifelong habits that give strength, freedom, and dignity at any age. Walking and mindful breathing are two of the most powerful yet underestimated habits that can keep the body and mind youthful well beyond the age of 50. They do not require equipment, special training, or long hours of practice, but their benefits are profound. Japanese elders embrace both as a natural part of daily living, and the results are clear in their vitality, balance, and mental clarity. Walking, for instance, is not treated as a chore or formal workout, but rather as a built-in lifestyle activity. Trips to the market, strolls through the neighborhood, and casual walks after meals all add up to consistent daily movement that strengthens the cardiovascular system, keeps circulation flowing, and improves endurance. This gentle but regular activity protects the heart, supports joint health, and prevents the stiffness that often comes with inactivity. Even a short 15 to 20-minute walk can make a noticeable difference in energy levels, digestion, and overall mood. In addition to physical benefits, walking has a calming effect on the mind. It gives space for reflection, reduces stress, and creates a rhythm that naturally balances emotions. For older adults, walking in nature or simply around the neighborhood can lift the spirit and reduce feelings of isolation. The movement of the body combined with the steady pace of walking encourages mental clarity and creativity, which explains why so many people find solutions to problems or fresh ideas while on a walk. This link between physical movement and mental well-being is one of the reasons Japanese elders appear so youthful, as they maintain both body and mind through something as simple as daily steps. Alongside walking, mindful breathing is another subtle but transformative practice. Many Japanese elders incorporate deep breathing into their routines, whether during morning stretches, light exercise, or quiet moments of reflection. Deep breathing improves lung capacity, strengthens respiratory function, and ensures that oxygen is efficiently delivered throughout the body. As we age, shallow breathing becomes more common, leading to fatigue and tension. By focusing on inhaling deeply through the nose, allowing the lungs to expand fully, and exhaling slowly through the mouth, the nervous system is calmed and the body enters a state of relaxation. This practice not only reduces stress but also lowers blood pressure, improves sleep quality, and enhances focus. The combination of walking and mindful breathing creates a powerful synergy. When practiced together, such as by walking slowly and intentionally while focusing on deep breaths, the body and mind are harmonized. This is similar to a moving meditation, where each step and each breath bring awareness to the present moment. It strengthens the heart and lungs, clears mental fog, and brings a sense of calm that radiates through daily life. For those over 50, cultivating these habits ensures that energy levels remain steady, the mind stays sharp, and the body continues to function with vitality. These are practices that require no cost, little time, and no special setting, yet they provide some of the greatest returns for health and longevity. Balanced eating is one of the most important foundations for maintaining health, energy, and vitality after 50. The way we nourish our bodies directly affects how we age, and Japanese elders provide one of the best examples of how to use food as a tool for longevity. Instead of relying on heavy, processed, or oversized meals, they choose fresh, light, and nutrient-rich foods in smaller portions. This habit not only keeps their bodies lean but also prevents the sluggishness and health complications that often come with overeating. Their approach is not about strict dieting but about mindful eating, which creates a sustainable way to fuel the body without strain. One of their most powerful principles is known as Hara, which means eating until about 80% full. This prevents the discomfort of overeating and allows the digestive system to work efficiently without being overloaded. Over time, this practice contributes to maintaining a healthy weight and avoiding many of the common health problems associated with aging, such as diabetes, heart disease, and digestive issues. Eating less does not mean sacrificing nutrition. Instead, it encourages choosing foods that are rich in vitamins, minerals, and natural energy rather than empty calories. Vegetables form the foundation of many Japanese meals, providing fiber, antioxidants, and essential nutrients that keep the body strong and the immune system resilient. Foods like leafy greens, root vegetables, and seaweed are staples, offering both nourishment and variety. Fish is another key component, supplying healthy fats such as omega-3s that protect the heart and support brain function. Fermented foods like miso, natto, and pickled vegetables help maintain gut health, which is increasingly important with age as digestion tends to slow and nutrient absorption becomes less efficient. Green tea, another common part of their diet, provides gentle energy and antioxidants that protect against inflammation and aging at the cellular level. Portion size is also crucial. Instead of piling food onto one large plate, meals are often served in small dishes, encouraging slower eating and greater appreciation of flavors. This mindful approach allows the brain to register fullness before overeating occurs. For older adults, slowing down at mealtimes can be especially beneficial, as it not only aids digestion but also helps regulate appetite and creates a sense of calm during the meal. The impact of balanced eating goes beyond the physical body. It influences mood, energy levels, and even mental sharpness. When meals are light but nutrient-dense, energy remains steady throughout the day rather than rising and crashing, as it does with processed or sugary foods. This stability is one reason Japanese elders are able to stay active and engaged well into later years. A clear mind, steady energy, and a body that feels light rather than weighed down make everyday tasks more enjoyable and less tiring. Balanced eating is not about strict restrictions or complicated rules, but about making small, consistent choices that honor the body's needs. By focusing on fresh, wholesome foods and stopping before the point of overindulgence, anyone can create a diet that not only sustains health but also promotes longevity and quality of life. It is this steady, mindful relationship with food that allows Japanese elders to remain energetic, youthful, and strong long after many others have begun to struggle with the effects of aging. One of the most powerful secrets to aging well is the mindset with which we approach life. Japanese elders understand that health is not just about diet or exercise, it is equally about cultivating a positive attitude, staying socially connected, and finding purpose in each day. A cheerful, optimistic outlook affects the body in profound ways, from lowering stress hormones to improving cardiovascular health and even supporting the immune system. By focusing on gratitude and joy, older adults create a mental environment that supports longevity, resilience, and overall well-being. Simple acts like smiling at others, appreciating small moments, and celebrating everyday victories may seem minor, but over time they accumulate into a mindset that helps sustain energy and enthusiasm for life. Social connection is another vital aspect of longevity that Japanese elders prioritize. Families often live close together, communities are tightly knit, and daily interactions with neighbors, friends, and relatives are common. These connections reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation, which can have serious physical and emotional consequences as we age. Sharing meals, walking with friends, attending community events, or simply having a conversation over tea provides a sense of belonging and emotional security. Being part of a supportive network helps older adults remain engaged, active, and mentally sharp, reinforcing the idea that life after 50 is not meant to be spent alone or disconnected from others. Purpose is equally essential. Japanese elders often maintain hobbies, volunteer, care for grandchildren, or continue learning throughout their lives. Having something meaningful to wake up for each day keeps the mind focused, prevents feelings of emptiness, and motivates the body to stay active. Purpose creates structure and excitement, encouraging movement, mental engagement, and emotional resilience. It fosters a sense of responsibility and pride that reinforces self-worth and fuels the desire to maintain good health. Those who have a clear purpose are more likely to invest in their physical well-being, eat mindfully, and participate in social activities, all of which create a cycle of positive reinforcement that enhances longevity. Mindfulness and reflection are also commonly practiced by Japanese elders, whether through meditation, quiet walks, or gentle breathing exercises. This conscious attention to the present moment reduces stress, enhances emotional regulation, and improves overall mental health. By focusing on the here and now rather than worrying about the past or future, older adults can navigate life with greater calm and clarity. Stress reduction is particularly important for healthy aging, as chronic stress can accelerate inflammation, weaken the immune system, and contribute to cognitive decline. Together, positivity, connection, purpose, and mindfulness create a powerful foundation for aging with grace and vitality. They complement physical habits, diet, and gentle movements, ensuring that health is holistic and sustainable. Japanese elders demonstrate that a joyful, engaged, and meaningful life is just as important as exercise or nutrition when it comes to staying youthful and energetic. By embracing optimism, nurturing relationships, cultivating purpose, and practicing mindfulness, anyone over 50 can enhance not only their longevity but also the quality of their years, creating a life that feels full, vibrant, and deeply satisfying.